Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Fiona Scott.
Me, Kathie Griffiths.
And me, Ellis Butcher.
Hello all.
Hello.
How are we?
Hello, friends. We're all right. We're doing okay. We're getting giddy. I can hear jingle bells in the distance.
In the distance. I can hear them right next to my ears. Yeah. So yeah, we've as well as hearing jingle bells, we've had another busy week at the Oban Times. I dropped in at Atlantis Leisure's AGM last week, despite some major investments and fantastic work being done at the community-run facility in 2019. The COVID disruption this year's caused concern a wee bit among the board members and staff, but they're looking at it stoically and optimistically, and hopefully we can get out of this and still have our leisure facility because it's fantastic.
When will you be able to go back to the gym, Fiona?
We don't know. There is some gym facilities. Obviously, Healthy Options have been using it at the moment. So I think it's a case of phoning and asking. I think you can book an appointment there just now, Ellis, but it's changing all the time. It's continually changing, and that's half the problem. But they've moved the gym for the time being into the main games hall, which is massive. So they're doing their distances and they're, cleaning the equipment after people have been using it, and they're doing the best they can. But I think it's a case of phoning up and booking yourself an appointment.
It's a tough time for gym goers. Not that I am one, but
tough time for.
Are you still, Ellis? Are you still got the bean cans in one bean can in each hand, sort of doing the arm lifts and stuff?
That's far too much for me. Too heavy.
Well, I had a great story this week. I went out to Ardhatton, and I met up with Dee Bradbury, who was the president of Scottish Rugby. Now, earlier this summer, Dee actually died. She was at a barbecue with her husband and suddenly slumped forward, wasn't breathing, no pulse. Now, her husband and a neighbour, and with the help of a community defibrillator, brought her back to life. It is an incredible story. And thank goodness for all the fundraising that went on in the community of Ardhatton via the Community Council, who got this defibrillator near Dee's home. And there's 3 others in the Ardhatton area as well. And it really just proves the point that we need to have these defibs close. So you can read all about that in the paper and online. Don't miss it. It's a fabulous story.
Ellis, what have you been up to?
Well, I had the intense pleasure of being able to interview Carla Lamont. Now, regular TV watchers will know that Carla flew the flag for the Isle of Mull in the BBC One television series MasterChef, The Professionals. I've done a big interview with Carla. She actually bowed out last week in the quarterfinals, but given that there were thousands of applications to go on MasterChef, Carla's done extremely well to get down to the quarterfinals. And I've done a big interview with her. What a character she is and what a story she's got to tell as well. Carla believes that at 56 years old, she's one of the oldest ever contestants, if not the oldest contestant on MasterChef, The Professionals. She wasn't classically trained. She hasn't worked in Michelin star restaurants, and yet what a job she did. And I've done a great interview with her, and she tells me all about the inside story of MasterChef and how she came to be on there. And it's if you don't mind me saying, it's a cracking read.
Ellis, did you get a dinner invite?
I did. You know what? I didn't get a dinner invite. Obviously, things are a little bit up in the air still. But what she did say was that any other time of the year and any other year, she would never have been able to enter MasterChef. But because of the pandemic and because the restaurant had been affected by that, this was the silver lining in 2020 for her, because she was finally able to have the time to go down to London and take part in the show. So it just shows that even though the coronavirus has been very tough for people, it has actually created an opportunity for Carla. And she's an incredible woman, very, very unique, I would say. You know, she's what a character, what a personality.
Wow.
All right, you've earned that dinner now, Ellis. Well done. Bigging up Carla Lamont. Fantastic.
Beans
Even
on
the
toast,
name sounds
please.
amazing, doesn't it?
Well done, Carla. And of course, you can read all about Carla's story and loads of great stories in this week's Oban Times. You can pick up a copy from supermarkets, newsagents, and petrol stations. You can also subscribe online to our page-turning digital editions. So loads of ways you can get your news there. Here at the Oban Times, we're always happy to hear from you, so stay in touch, tell us your stories and share your photos. You can contact us by calling 01631 568 000 or by emailing editor@obantimes.co.uk. You can also message us on Facebook. So for this week, it's goodbye from me, Fiona Scott.
Bye from me, Kathie Griffiths.
And goodbye from me, Ellis Butcher.
Goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.